Hello, welcome back to Entertainment Daily with Octavia Kara. So, yes, let's get right into the story. But hold on, let me speeding close to the window. So, let me close it so we don't get too much noise. All right. So, I apologize. We're supposed to go live last night, but I had a lot to do, and I was like, okay, let me rest the brain. We all need rest. Okay, so before we get right into the story, we are diving deep, deep, deep into the entertainment industry in Nigeria. The passing of popular singer Mohbad, like the guy has a very popular song. When I saw his photo, I didn't recognize, but when I saw people playing his music, and I was like, oh my goodness, I know this song. Oh, this is the person that did the song. So I was like, okay. So anyway, let me quickly check the sound and we'll get into it. Okay, all right, all right. So our sound is good. Our sound is good. And if you're just coming in, you are welcome. Let me quickly share my stream. And if you're coming in and you have a Facebook, Instagram, wherever, you can share this live stream because we're going to be diving in deep into this conversation. And we have several topics to touch down on. I have three people on the thumbnail. We're going to touch down on them. And if we have to make emphasis and refer to other people also, we're going to do that. But these are the three that we have picked that we're going to be talking about. The passing of uh Mobad, which is the one with if you're looking at my thumbnail and you're not familiar with their faces, the guy with the blonde hair in the middle wearing black, that is Mobad, and the one wearing yellow with braided hair or dreadlocks is DJ Kaywise, and the lady that called herself professional prostitute and now it backfired and all of that. So we're touching down on all these topics. And really, there's really a lot to learn from what is going on right now. The industry is not what people think. A lot of people want to get famous and all of that, but they have not really thought about what comes with all of this. Okay, so sorry, let me quickly share the stream. Like I was saying, if you are watching this, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I see lots of you are enjoying the video when we talked about the sex tape of this lady, what's her name again, Moyo Lawal. I saw a lot of you watch, but you did not subscribe. If you don't subscribe, how are you gonna know the update on who else is releasing something that? Because I see you guys enjoy the juicy gist. Okay, so please subscribe, turn on notification, and if you also have like Facebook, Instagram, or anywhere you can share the content to share it, so your friends and people that also love hot gist like you or celebrity gossip can also get in and enjoy the conversation. Okay, so that being said, we're also going to go to Instagram. I'm going to pull up DJ Wise's video that he just did. And but before then, let's start with the death of the singer Mobad, and let's touch down and know what we can learn from the story and what's going on. All right, so this artist is like he has not been in the industry for a very long time. This guy just hit and he did good, and he came out with good music that people loved, and that's how this guy blew to limelight. He was I think under the record label of another singer called Naira Mali. Naira Mali is a very controversial singer, very popular also with lots of hit songs and all of that. He has the Malians, people that refer to themselves as Malians because his name is Naira Mali, so Malians and stuffs like that. He's been accused of drugs, having connect allegedly. Okay, all of these are alleged. Okay, so allegedly, Naira Marley has been accused of all of that. And most of you might be wondering, why am I talking about? Why am I mentioning Naira Marley if I'm supposed to be talking about more bad? Because Naira Marley is involved now, because the story is getting deeper, and it seems like this is a story that we're going to be touching down more on. Okay, because the story is still giving. Gist Lover has also jumped into the situation, and if you know Gist Lover is always carrying news, breaking news, and putting people out there, revealing secrets and all of that. And Gist Lover is peeling right now. And according to him, he's super pissed that this guy passed. So let's go back. Singer Mohbad passed on. The first post that came online that people saw that he has passed was that he had ear infection or something like that that led to his death. But people are saying that that doesn't make sense. How do you go from ear infection to passing on? I guess people are saying that because somehow Mohbad knows people that can actually, let's say he doesn't have money to go check himself into the hospital and get the ear infection and all of that treated. He has friends, or at least even if they are not friends, acquaintances or people in the industry that he could reach out to either borrow him money or contribute something for him so he can check, check on his go for checkup and make sure that he's doing fine. Or Mobad could have been able to post something in the internet and his fans will be able to donate, even if it's 5,000 naira and stuffs like that. They will be able to raise enough money to send him to the hospital to get his ear infection treated. So people were not really buying that story that Mobad passed on just because of ear infection or one health issue or whatnot. And when that thing was posted, a lot of celebrities came out and people were saying they saw him the other day, they saw him few days, few hours, and all of that. So it seemed like the guy was doing well before he passed on. So people were saying, no, 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 do not bury this guy because we need to take him for autopsy. So we know exactly what caused his death because this is fishy. But it seemed like, and there's something with the Yorubas. A lot of the Yorubas are also Muslims, and I think Muslims they don't keep their bodies also. So different, and so I think that was another thing that and he is young. Okay, he died at age of 27, and young people, if you know, when they pass on, they mostly bury them early. In a place like Nigeria, if you're older, then they can put you in the mortuary and then plan your funeral and then all the big party music and all of that going on. But if it's a young person, the person passes on, they bury immediately also. Like, so I think that was one of the reasons why he was being buried early. But it seems like Mobad has a wife already, and people were suspecting that Naira Marley contributed to this guy's passing directly or indirectly or somehow. So a lot of videos surfaced online, and that people were talking about it and all of that. Then people that went for Mobad's funeral started, filming videos and putting it out there. They showed where they were digging the grave where they're gonna bury him, in Ikorodu area of Lagos, and a lot of some other people that went there were doing videos. There was just a lot going on. Okay, and then the next thing we saw was that Mobad's family members are already like, look, if you're watching this video, I will try my best. This is really all the stories and everything happening right now is really, really pissing me off. Like, I'm super, super upset, many levels. The fact that people think and behave the way they behave. But anyway, let's touch down. So where they were digging the grave of Mobad. So okay, if you're watching this and you don't understand this, in Nigeria or in Africa, it's done a bit different. Like in Europe, they have like the cemetery well done, and people have already bought their graves even before they die. In Africa, it is not like that. Or at least let me say in Nigeria, it is not, because the people we're talking about right now, they're Nigerians. So in Nigeria, it is not like that. You have the cemetery, or you have the choice of being buried in your home, like right in your compound, in your yard. Okay, either at the backyard, at the front of the yard. Some people even get buried inside the building. Okay, right inside. So it's your choice and all of that. So I think Mobad was being buried in either a land that he had already purchased, but he was yet to build or do anything on the land. So they were digging his grave, and this guy was yet to be laid to rest. Like, it was still than 24 hours, less than 24 hours, and his family members were already plotting on how they were going to lay their hands on his properties and whatever Mobad left behind. And mind you, if you remember, I mentioned earlier that the guy has a wife. And now, reading from Lover's blog, Lover is saying Mobad welcomed a child but did not talk about it because of the saga that he has with Naira Marley, which we're going to get into. But so if we're going by what Lover blog said, that means Mobad has a wife and a child. Okay, at least a child. So I'm trying to understand where his family members are coming from. All these old, haggard looking people are coming from, trying to plan how you're going to take this guy's property. And looking at the family members and looking at him, the guy is just 27 years old, very young guy, hustled and met this untimely death and sad moment. And even before you lay the guy to rest, even before you put him in the ground to cover, you are already plotting on how you're going to lay your hands on all the property he owns. What happened to the woman that was with him? A video also surfaced online where you will see, you hear a voice in the background crying, "Look what they did to my man." And I'm believing that was her talking. So at what point people, I mean people, I mean family members, at what point are family members going to respect uh other people's privacy and allow their wives, their family to their immediate family to grieve, and then whatever? And also, men, I hope people can learn from this, okay? I just hope people can learn from this. Whatever you have, make sure you write. There's nothing like, oh, I'm going to write a will. Is it that I'm dying or something? People should clear that mentality from their head, because immediately you pass on, immediately you close your eyes, your immediate family, your children and wife or husband or whatever the case may be, will hear, they will see shege. Do you understand? Because I don't understand how Mohbad's family is already plotting on how to collect everything that he has, even those that might be in the possession of his wife. Meanwhile, those people should know that this guy didn't die without having a child, and whatever, and even if he passed without having a child, his wife still deserved to be in charge of his properties. Because if he legally married her, or if if he did traditional and everything, or paid bride price, did everything he needed to do, having a child or not, his wife should be in charge of his properties, not one uncle that is from somewhere. People will not hustle in their life. They wait for family, one person in the family to break out of that poverty, and then everybody latches on that person like a leech. And that person by force has to carry the burden of the whole family. They will not ask you if you've eaten, if you're doing okay, but they will be asking you, "My child, I've not eaten, school fees, this one, that one." They will never ever help you, but they will always be there to suck people dry. And it is really sad that his family, they will do that when they've not even covered his grave, when the guy's spirit has not even left that area, and this is what they are doing. Because most times it is believed that until that person is laid to rest, until that person is put on the ground covered, that's when the spirit completely goes away, or else it's still wandering around. So the fact that Mobad, and if we have to believe what is being alleged online now, that Mobad's death is not natural, he was actually murdered, okay? Somebody buyed him like it was planned, which brings Naira Marley into the situation. All of this is alleged, okay, because we've not seen proof beyond reasonable doubt that Naira Marley's hand is involved, but a lot of videos are out there which we're going to talk about. But I just want to finish with Mohbad's family. I hope people are watching and understanding and seeing how this whole thing is playing out. This is less than 24 hours, less than 24 hours. You are still standing on the grave of your son. You're still standing on the grave of your brother's child. You're still like of or your sister's child or whatever. These family members are already plotting on what they're gonna do. I really feel sorry for that young lady that she's not his wife, Mohbad's wife. And people that truly, truly care about Mohbad should keep their eyes on his wife and child or children. Okay, people should really look out for them. And all these activists that we have back in Nigeria should try their best to actually put their foot down and make sure that whatever Mohbad hustled, because that was Mohbad's sweat. And if anybody deserves that, if anybody deserves Mohbad's sweat, it is his child or children, okay, and wife that has been with him all these years. So I don't even understand how people are even thinking. I don't. It is really sad that the guy is gone. They didn't do autopsy or did they? We've not seen official statement from the family yet, but yet they are plotting on how to take his properties. Now, moving on, people are saying because Mohbad was in Naira Marley's record label, Naira Marley didn't want to let him go. It is being alleged that Naira Marley uses those boys to also push drugs and all of that, illegal substance and all of that. But then when the guy wanted to break out, that's when the problem started. A video surfaced where you could see the boy's father even going to approach Naira Marley. Another video also surfaced online where he was trying to do a song with another artist and he was harassed at the venue. Another video was shown where he was sitting in a car. The mohbad guy was sitting in a car and he had scratches and all of that. It seemed like he was beaten up by Naira Marley's fans allegedly, or Naira Marley's Malians, okay, because they said he has this group of people. Then another video was there where Naira Marley's best friend allegedly also assaulted him. So there are so many videos popping up online right now that Naira Marley really, really made life hell for this young guy. So now people are calling out that there's no way a person like Naira Marley will be made an ambassador to NDLEA, which has to do with and all of that. Because and for a very long time, there's always been this accusation or this allegation of Naira Marley being into this drug thing and all of that. And then now people are saying this guy's death is not ordinary. And when NDLA was supposed to raid this mohbad before he died, his home, it seemed like the whole thing was planned. So a lot of stories is actually out there concerning this. And Gist Lover, which is a very famous blogger in Nigeria, is actually popping out lots and lots of write-up right now that if you really want to catch up, because if I will pull that up, this is going to be 3-4 hours. We're going to sit here because we have 3 different topics to discuss. So I'm just going to run through them quickly, but as more information pops up, we're still going to come back in and discuss. Okay, that being said, we're slowly going to get into the second gist, which is DJ Kaywise and the post he made that got everybody scared online. Everybody was worried about him yesterday. People were still trying to deal with the death of mohbad, and then DJ Kaywise decided he was going to post a ridiculous post. And I will tell you why. As at yesterday, it wasn't ridiculous. Everybody, including myself, was worried because everybody was screaming, please check on this guy, check on this guy. But the video he just did that we're going to play in a bit, you will understand why I said ridiculous post. Okay, so now people are saying that they should take a deep look at Naira Marley, but at the same time, some people are like, it's not Niger. Some of these things, there's nothing you can do, even if his hands is involved in the untimely death of this young guy mohbad. There's nothing that they would do to him because he's already now the ambassador of NTLEA, and he's also very popular, has connections in the industry. They talked about how this Naira Marley even blacklisted this mohbad, that a lot of people, promoters, didn't want to work with him. All of this is on Gistlover's platform, and Gistlover is still talking and said he's not going to be quiet, that he's not afraid of anybody, he doesn't give a hoot, that he's going to keep digging. And he said in his investigation, like what the post I saw this morning from Gistlover, he said he has not slept, that he's really pained, and not only that he's pained, but with the investigation that he's doing and everything, he has not slept, and he's not joking. So Gistlover now is saying that people are afraid to even talk as he's trying to do investigation and to put things together so he can put it out there so people will know exactly who Naira Marley is, how evil allegedly Naira Marley is. So this whole thing, but so far, Naira Marley, I've not seen any official statement or anything from Naira Marley or anybody associated with Naira Marley. But let's see how this plays out, because lots of videos are coming out and the videos are really backing up what lots of people are saying. Because when people were crying close to mohbad's casket, some people were saying, eat him now. Now he has gone. That's what you people wanted. You can come and have his corpse now and eat him. Because we were saying that the Malians actually threatened that they will not stop until he's 6 feet below. And it was also alleged that Naira Marley sent a threat to mohbad's family, mom and dad, parents. And on that message, he told them that if they are not careful, they will mourn their son. And it just, when you mourn some, we only mourn people that are dead. So it is what it is. But nobody knows if that was their phone call that maybe we'll say if lucky they recorded it, but I doubt if the parents know that. If it was to Mohbad himself, I believe he will be smart and enough, because he's new generation, but old generation, they don't know this recording and not recording and all of that. So maybe that's what, yeah, it's not recorded, because if that was recorded, if they could get Naira Marley on a voice record, voice note, that they can verify that this is truly Naira Marley and he made those statements, then by now they should have already picked him up and investigation should be going on. But we know Nigeria, we'll go all watch him as this will play out. But a lot of people have always said the industry is not what people think it is. And watching from outside, you will notice that yes, there is really something going on in the entertainment industry in Nigeria. Actually, worldwide, Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood, Gollywood, Anywood, Kennywood, this, that wood, anything. It's it is just, may God rest the soul of singer Mohbad. And I just hope that the wife will be strong enough to fight, because some family are worse than the devil. Because if someone will plot to take somebody's property less than 24 hours, that person is evil. Or those group of people are evil. I don't care what anybody has to say. I don't care what anybody's saying about tradition, demand, this tradition. Let me not even start using curse words. Let's move to the next story. May God rest his soul. And I pray that God give the woman the strength to fight for what rightfully belongs to her children. He was only but 27 years old when he passed. Whatever property Mohbad left behind should be left for his wife and his kids, period. If you cannot go hustle for yourself and you're over 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and it's at 27 years old, hustle and died early, and you think you as an uncle, aunt, father, mother, whatever, brother, sister, you have the right, you don't have any right over anybody's property. His property should be left for his children, because those are the people that he's working, or he was working hard for. So leave his properties for his children and his wife. I hope people pick this and take this up and help the guy fight this battle. He did his best, but he wasn't able to. But I hope people will be out there that truly loves him, and they will transfer the love they have for Mohbad to his children and his wife, and make sure they are doing okay. Let's move over to the next, DJ KY. So DJ KY is a very popular DJ and mixed track and all of that. Like he's very popular in the industry. You see him hanging around celebrities and doing his thing and all of that. But it seemed like DJ KY's had issues with his family, and let's see if we can pull up DJ KY's let me see if we can pull up his post and mm, 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 mm. All right, so DJ KY's posted this online, and I will also go to the comment section and read a little bit so you guys will hear it. So DJ KY posted, I will end it all by 9 p.m. tonight. I did my best. That's what DJ KY's posted yesterday. And as at when I saw that post, my time, it was already around 9. So it was almost like the time that he was, if from reading this, it just looks like he wanted to end his life and all of that. So a lot of people were worried, and I would just go to the comment section and I would just read one or two comments. So the first one I see on the top here is coming from Tonto Dike. Tonto Dike is also a popular Nollywood actress and philanthropist and everything and all of that. So Tonto Dike posted, said, at DJ KY's, we don't know personally, but my brother, and she tagged the person, Obi tries 10 something, sent this post to me. I am not here by mistake. I just want you to know that you are enough. You are loved, and no matter what the situation is, nothing lasts forever. No man is weak, but a man who gives up has weakness in his heart. I know that is not you. I know that is not you. I just want you to know it will all be okay. I have been here before, but I bless God for where He has brought me to. Your story is not complete, my brother. Let's all hold our hands and walk this institution called life together. I would like to be your friend. No one truly cares, but you have to keep on fighting. When nothing goes right, but you have to keep on fighting. Please hang in there and win. You have to win, my brother, please. Nothing in this life is fair, bro. I know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, not because I was told, but because I have been through hell and back. And I can tell you one. Okay, so a lot of people commended Tonto DK for that. Even a blogger, okay, came in. This Gossip Mill TV came in and said, I beg, oh, his family members and friends should check up on him. Okay, so there are lots and lots of comments here coming from celebrities. Everybody, you will see people with the blue tick, so many of them here commenting and telling people to check on him. So I think that was what actually prompted his brother to actually go and check on him. And he said he got to his home and he posted that from what the fans and lovers of DJ Kaywise, everybody's tweeting, please, anybody that knows where he is, where he lives, friends, family, please check up on him. And somebody did go to check up on him. And the brother, according to him, from what the guy wrote, said he's Kaywise brother. He went to check up on him, knocked on the door. DJ KY's girlfriend came out and said he was not there or something like. But he said it seemed like he could hear his voice inside. So if anything happened to DJ KY's, they should hold. And he tagged the lady, Nene or something like that, Nina Nene, something like that, her name, and tagged her and said people that the general public should hold her responsible. That the only reason why he's even doing that post is because everybody was saying people should go check up on him, family members or friends should go check up on him, and that is what they have done. And he said he might go to the police station if he doesn't hear from him or anything to make to lay a report. So I think when that came out and blogs started sharing it and people started talking about it, DJ KY's got to see the post. And then this morning when I woke up, this is the video I saw on DJ KY's Instagram. So I'm going to play it and we're going to talk about it. Why I said DJ KY's is really ridiculous. Let's play the video. Hold on, sorry. Get the volume on.
You are genuinely concerned about me. You're the reason. What's up, guys? KY's here. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are doing okay. For those who are genuinely concerned about me, you're the reason why I'm making this video. So let's get to it. In January this year, some malicious blog tagged me suicidal, bewitched, kidnapped.
All right, so one thing, the way DJ KY's is just sitting, you can go check out his Instagram to get this. The way he's sitting, he's smiling nonchalantly. You cannot put out something as serious as that and you came out for official statement and you are here sounding like Boo Boo the fool. Look, everybody have family issues. I'm not saying if you want to, it is wrong to put your family problems out there for the general public, okay, except it is really pressing and you have no other option, okay. Go sort it out or stay away from the family completely, okay. I don't know this thing that people feel like just because you're somebody's family, if you're going to act out, I don't care if you're my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, if you would not behave like we're family and you're going to behave like a stranger, like an evil person, I will damn cut you off and I will not look back. And I don't need to come on the internet to inform the whole general public that I have a bad family, for example. Do you get? So I don't even, it pisses me off that so much is going on, okay. The death of a popular singer, everybody is still bothered, fired up, heated up, allegations are being made that he was murdered and all of that, and you chose that moment to come and put it out there to even add more pressure on people, for people to start thinking, oh my goodness, under 24 hours are we going to lose two very popular and talented people in the industry. I felt like that was so insensitive. And you're coming out to put out this video. So I'm going to play the video again. You're coming out to put out this video and you are just sitting nonchalantly smiling, wearing glasses, looking side to side, sitting with one foot up on the couch when you just finished tweeting something that got the whole Niger worried about you. The first thing you should do is apologize for the stupidity, because what you tweeted and what you're saying is not going line in line. If you're saying I'm going to end it all by 9 p.m. and you were talking about ending it all with your family, the whole drama and the saga that has been online for so many, be specific. Do not say I'm going to end it all by 9 p.m. because the first thing that comes to people's mind is suicide. So the rate at which people take their stupidity to is what really pisses me off about people. And people like this in the entertainment industry, a lot of them have so many fans that people look up to them and they keep acting like Boo Boo the Fool. Instead of kaywise to come out and address the situation on ground. Look, defend your girlfriend, defend your wife, defend your anything, but don't come out putting people on high jump. Don't make the general public worried about you. Don't make this a thing. Okay, because there are people that will truly tweet something like that and they are absolutely talking about ending their life. They are absolutely talking about unliving themselves. And let us be able to differentiate when someone is serious about ending their life. So help can be, people can send help before it is too late. When you make it a trend where you will start tweeting this thing to keep people hanging, you want to trend, you want to people to talk about you, want to drive traffic as if the one you have is not enough, then it is absolutely nonsense. Because DJ KY's really didn't talk about the post that he posted, but from everything he explained, this is just a family issue. Defending his girlfriend, talking about the allegation that was made. Anybody that knows she's a sweet person. I'm going to play the video once more so you guys can hear it. But I was just so disappointed that he made everybody worried just because he had issues with his parents that are pastors, brothers and sisters that are pastors, his twin brother who doesn't have family issues. Some people's family issue might be worse than other people's, but everybody have either family issues or something else. So don't come posting something like that when a very young soul was just lost in the country and it's been mourned, and you too, you're bringing this. Let's take this back and let's play it again.
That's
Kaywise.
good. Hope you guys are doing okay. For those who are genuinely concerned about me, you're the reason why I'm making this video. So let's get to it. In January this year, some malicious blog tagged me suicidal, bewitched, kidnapped, and also went as far as saying that I slapped my mother. Some crazy stuff which I found quite slanderous. Now, the same blog also claimed that my twin brother was doing damage control. So I decided to chill, because no matter how I try to defend myself back then, there won't be 100% clarity until the person they accused me of slapping speaks up. And 8 months down the line, and not one of my family members, came out to clear the air or even formed defending me. And the most intriguing part of this whole thing is that I come from a family of pastors. My parents are pastors. My brothers and sisters are pastors. So ideally, I was expecting them to be eager to say the truth.
Too much expectation, man. Too much expectation.
But that never happened. If not for this recent Nenny's case, I'm pretty sure they would have still stayed quiet. Now, during the course of this Nenny's case, I was invited by the police as a witness to the issue. And that was when the police heard the whole story and they were shocked. And that was when they mandated my family to go out and say the truth. Hence why you're just seeing a video of my mother trying to clear the air after 8 months. In 2021, I had fired everyone in the CCTV footage Lenny put out, including my twin brother, for the horrible things that they did. I even reported the matter to my parents. His association with those people, they supported all of them and asked me, kaywise, to leave and cut ties. So I see no reason why they will go to my babe's house uninvited. If you knew how I was raised, You go dey wonder why I dey even dey show love sef. But that doesn't mean I'm a fool. It just means that I'm a better person. If my family comes out and say that I'm lying, then I'll have no choice than to drop the voice recording of that day and also other receipts that will shock you all. If they now need me after 3 years and they are regretting their decision of cutting ties, is creating all these lies the best way to go about it? Accusing and blaming an innocent girl, a girl that they have met and dined with, of bewitching and kidnapping a grown man like me. Like, who does that? Fast forward to 2023, you can see that my family are still associating themselves with the same people that I fired 3 years ago. As sensitive as this is, I am not one to encourage bad things. I will only speak the truth because I'm a child of God. You cannot want to settle with your own child at the detriment of another person's reputation because that's someone else's child we're talking about. I really believe they could have done better. And for some of you that looked at someone so sweet and sophisticated and were trying to, associate her with all these weird things, let it be someone that the whole industry knows and respect. They play, you know, that is my queen right there. No matter which one that they talk. And now that we have now gotten the facts, please understand that family will always find a way to sort themselves, no matter what. Please drink water and take care of yourself and your business. And please always try to check facts before you jump into any conclusions, so that you not be out here looking like you cannot talk. Yes, now because most of you are actually, insulting the victims. Thank you for your time and concern. Joe, cut that shit.
So this is what the JKYs had to say concerning the whole situation that is going on. So now we're just here left hanging and speculating that, oh, the end it he was talking about was not ending it by ending his own life, but he was talking about ending it with the family and the drama and all of that. Now talking about the lady, and the JKYs really didn't make much sense in this video. He really didn't make much sense. And I'm not saying him or his girlfriend is guilty of anything, but DJ KYs didn't make any sense. I feel like people are being too entitled, and I don't get it. Like, can we just get over this idea where we feel like every time everybody is owing you something in this life? Nobody is owing you anything. The day you were born, you came to this world by yourself. You came out of your mother's by yourself. And the day you leave, you are also going to leave by yourself. Nobody is going to live with you. Nobody is spying with you. Nobody is ending themselves because you end themselves, and both of you will be buried in the same casket, laid in the same hole on the ground. Mm-mm. That's not going to happen. So I'll tell you from what KYS is talking about. Okay, family drama. Okay, maybe the family wronged you. Yes, they cut tie with you. Wrong. Okay, we get it. You're pissed off after 3 years. You were like, okay, a blog said something, and you were expecting your mom to come and debunk it just because the blog said you slapped your mom. You were expecting your mom to come. Like, what is wrong with people of this generation? Well, I don't know. Except KY's mom, it's a very young woman. Maybe had her children when she was 15, 16, 17, and then she's still very young. But if I'm thinking that she's a woman of certain age, those people in their days, they were not people that would. But I don't know how old KYS is too. I don't know if he's somewhere around in his early 20s or late 20s or something. I don't know how old he is. But there are people of certain generation that they are not internet people, and their problems were never ever solved on the internet. Okay, if family have issues, those problems are taken to the elders in the family. Okay, the family will sort it out. And when it's bigger than the family, sometimes they involve the traditional rulers and all of that to solve cases that are very big in family. So it was not something that people go to the internet. So it's possible that the blog said what the blog said, and DJ KY's mom didn't think that she needed to come online to debunk that no, my son didn't slap me, all of that is false, whatnot. And you're holding that against your mom. Okay, if you're talking about your brothers, the rest of them, what if you said in your word that you came from a family of pastors, and you know how all those pastors behave in Nigeria? They don't want to get themselves involved in things like that. First of all, you being a DJ, hair braided and all of that, they already see you as an embarrassment to the family. If every other person is a pastor, you're now a DJ doing yo, like they just feel like you're a loser. And or you know these things, DJ KY, you know these things. There are certain things that were not really welcome is when you start making the money. Okay, now you're making money, you have connection and all of that, but still do not expect them to always come out and run to your defense, because they already see themselves as, okay, we're doing the things of God. And Nigeria people and holy pass is 5 and 6. So I feel like DJ KY is, you just didn't sound smart saying, my mom that was said that the person you even refer to her as the person where they say they slap. Like, that is so disrespectful. No matter what, there should still be a little bit of respect. You said she's your mom, now you talk, I'm not we talk. Okay, moving on to the next. When he was rounding up, he said something in the sense of his girlfriend, the Nene Babe lady, that she's well known in the industry and people love and respect her. Just because you are well known in the industry, you're loved and respect, doesn't mean that the same character you portray out there is the same character you portray indoors. We've seen celebrities, we've seen big names that people respect, people worship. Actually, in fact, when they start singing, for example, if it's an artist, if they just start singing, people fall down and faint. You understand? But yet, when the cockroaches were brought out of their cupboards, the whole world was shocked. For example, R. Kelly, that is in jail. R. Kelly is a good singer, and anybody that knows him will tell you that R. Kelly has a beautiful voice and can sing. But when the whole story started coming about him and all of that, where is he today? He's in jail. So saying the lady is loved and respected in the industry doesn't mean she is of good character. Maybe your family don't like her. We don't know. None of our business. It's your business. But maybe your family don't like her. Deal with it. If you love her, let them be there. Let them not like her. If you want to settle down with her, settle down with her. Because at the end of the day, she will not be living with your family. If your family wants to come around later, okay, forgive them, you move on. If they don't want to, go ahead and do you. You're already a grown man. You can raise a family. You can do everything you want to do without them. So I felt like KY's is just, you're doing too much. That post you posted didn't make sense. And all people expected from, or at least majority, except people that your fans, because some fans, they never see their people that they love doing wrong. But my point is, if you're going to look at the whole thing and the way the internet went, people were worried about you and all of that, your brother came to check on you, at least show your face and say, well, I'm okay, and all of that. Cut the crap, don't ever come here looking for me, we're not good. But okay, if you're just doing it for the internet, I'm okay. You know, whatever. But you sitting in, him hearing your voice, you not saying anything and all of that. Well, the brothers too shouldn't have been too quick to come out and tweet that. He should have waited a bit and see if KYC, okay, you've heard his voice, so it means he didn't buy himself. He's still well, and he's still up and doing. So I just feel like KY's should have come out, comport yourself, sit down, look straight into the camera, and tell the internet, apologize that people misunderstood the message you were trying to make, or maybe sorry that you actually passed the message the way you did. And I'm trying to pull up his brother's response. I saw that on Linda Ikeji's blog, so let me go to Linda Ikeji's blog and pull that up. Okay, so come out and say, oh, sorry that I worded that this in the way I worded it. I should have written it in a different way, so you people understand I wasn't talking about ending my life. I was talking about the family drama and all of that. That it's time for me to end it, and by 9 p.m. I will be speaking out, because I have already done a video, edited the video, getting ready to publish the video by 9 p.m. so everybody gets to understand what happened and why the rift between my family, my girlfriend, and I, okay, and myself. But coming out with this nonchalantness, sitting with one leg hanging, wearing glasses, doing your hand like, in fact, let me pull up his brother's this thing before we round up, and we touch down a little bit on the other one because I don't want my videos to be longer than an hour. Okay, so the brother, what shot by Tay, that's his name. He said, "Yo, mohbad died." Getting messages, man. Okay, so it said, uh, "Yo, mohbad died. We are all mourning." Then you use this sensitive time to play on people's emotion just to come on here and talk about your babe. Waiting go they make top DJs call me wey make everybody dey panic. You use am set ring light dey talk things wey no make sense. I left my house on the mainland to come here, all for your babe to say she doesn't know where you are and you were inside. You for do this thing, oh, but e no suppose be now. Nobody has issues with you or your girlfriend. Now that's what his brother is saying. I said, and again, the people where you talk say I they associate myself with, they were never thieves. They left your brand. The love where industry people get for you made them reach out to me and others who were close to you. Omo, just get out, I beg. Like the guy is really pissed off, and I kind of agree with this guy somehow. I felt like the time that this DJK wives chose to publish this was absolutely the wrong time. Okay, it was absolutely wrong. A young person in the industry, as a DJ, as someone that is also in that same industry, that was not the time to chase clout, because from the video he just did and how nonchalant he was, this guy just wanted to chase clout. And I think he should have at least respected the dead, give him 24 hours or few days, or allow this week to go. Next week, come out with your drama. People will be ready to pay attention to you. I just feel like some people are just doing too much. Once traffic go down, people start with their nonsense. Someone Junior Pope is asking, that's an Hollywood actor, said, "Are you sure these two are blood brothers, like same father and same mother?" Another person said, DJ K wise, we're no wise at all. A very nonsense guy. So people are now very pissed off. You can see how things switch from everybody being scared, everybody being worried about DJ K wise, to now people looking at him like, what the heck is wrong with you? Are you kidding me? All of those things you did was just to come out here and tell us that your girlfriend is a nice person and your mother did not defend you when they said you slapped her, and your brother, your twin brother, is taking sides with strange people, and any tape that you're threatening you're going to release if your family says something, you're going to, like, seriously. Or because your family cut ties with you, you're now pissed off. Like, DJ KYs, are you not seeing the wrong you did by posting something that made people think, oh my goodness? I saw that the Freeze's live stream also. A lot of that the Freeze allowed people to call in for a few minutes, and a lot of people were of the opinion that they thought he wanted to jump off the third mainland bridge in Lagos. They thought this guy wanted to buy himself completely, you know. So it is terrible that DJ Wise doesn't see what he has actually done. It is terrible that DJ Wise does not see anything. But anyway, I've been talking about DJ Wise, and I think he's the guy is just chasing clout. And if I have something more to say, I will put it in a short form video as more things come out. Or if it's just too much like this, we'll just sit down and talk about it on a live stream. I've been talking for 48 minutes. I don't want this to be up to an hour, so I'm going to touch down on the third story, which is that Mandy lady that called herself a professional Olosho. Uh, for people that don't understand what Olosho is, a professional prostitute. That's what she said. She's a professional prostitute, and she was running with the story. She became very famous, popular. Everybody talked about her and all of that. She went on Nedu's live stream trying to defend herself, trying to say if she could take back, she could turn the hands of time, she is going to do it different. But she's going to do things differently because everything has actually backfired now, that she doesn't even want that kind of fame anymore. It is not a good one. Nobody takes her serious. Everybody sees her as a professional prostitute, that she's not even about that life. That's not the type of life she's living. That people that truly truly know her knows that that's not the lifestyle that she's living. She just wanted to trend that she was from a very poor home, a poor background, and she was hustling and trying her best to feed herself and her family. Hence she took that part, but she will not advise any young person. According to her, she said she's 23 years old or just turned 23. So I don't know if she started that when she was 18, 19. Look, young ones, be coming down. Okay, okay, in Nigeria they always say be coming down. People be coming down, be coming down. There is time for everything. Put in your hustle. Okay, now she's 23 now, but she's been doing this for what, 2 3 years back. So if we're counting back, what was she, 17, 18, 19 when she started this lifestyle? Give yourself time. If you feel like, oh Omo, I don't have head for school, I don't want to go to school, go learn a handwork. Use your hand to master a craft that is going to earn you money. Is it sewing? Is it cooking? Is it anything? Do something with your hands. That is it bead making, makeup, something, okay, that is going to earn you money. Open a shop, start a business, online business, anything. Do something, make wigs, just do something. But give yourself time for that thing to grow and become something that will see you through. Okay, give yourself time for your business to grow. This thing that people rush into social media and they want to clown around and not think through. Now Mandy is thinking, now she's regretting her actions. But when she was doing it, and people, and she, in her own words, she even said it, when she was doing that, anybody that advised her, she used to tell them, leave me alone, you won't understand, because life is good for you. You don't understand. People like us, that is struggling. We came from poor background. We have to eat, we have to hustle and all of that. Omo, not be only you come from poor background. Some people don't even have roofs over their heads, but they're still out there selling pure water, hustling, and not acting like Boo Boo the Fool. So do I feel sorry for Mandy, what she's facing right now? I cannot say I do, because you have to think, weigh in what you're trying to do. You took a path that you knew very well that would not be appreciated. If you were someone that based somewhere else in the world, we will understand, because you have professional prostitutes. They even advertise their business online. You see them on TV. That's what they do. But they have the professional, they are allowed to do that, and they've chosen that lifestyle. If they whatever they want to do. But when you know that you live in a country where things like that are frowned on, even though there are people that are professional that stand by the road in the night, that you will see them all, and those people don't even come out to those ones that stand by the road for men to pick them. They don't even come out and tell you that they are professional. And if you even call them that, it will even be pissing them off. You understand? But that's the job they do. But you decided to put your face, your name, your everything online, and expected people to welcome you and take you seriously. Girl, buy and take several seats. That will bring me to touching down on Nedu a little bit. I feel like Nedu is doing too much. And that honest bunch, I don't know what is honest about that group. I don't know if probably because the podcast is Nedu's podcast, and he's the one running it with those people. They feel like they're going to get fired if they say anything to Nedu. Nedu made a very stupid comment, and the ladies were just, let's say the guy, because if the maybe the other guy is also thinking like Nedu, because a lot of Nigeria guys, I get this mumu mentality, and I call it mumu mentality, where you always feel like once you bench someone, it's like you're the one benching the person. For your information, that is not the truth. The only time you can say I fucking f this I already said the word. The only time you can say I freaking f this person is when maybe you actually RAPE the person. Okay, you're taking it by force, or the person is drunk and the person didn't know what was happening, and you were doing the do with the person and the person didn't know. But if somebody consented to do the do with you, both of you laid down and you got down and you did what you did, you're not effing anybody. Both of you are effing yourself. So this that Nedu Wazobia came out was like, well, a lot of you f this one, f this one, f this one, f this one, and men talk more than women, men gossip, and this one will say this person effed. No, they both effed each other. Do you get? Nobody is effing one person that the people always feel like they're going to blame. Nobody's saying it's a good lie, but if someone chose that path, who is the person that is benching these women? Is it not a man? Is it not a man that is doing the do with them? Do you get? So they do talking about a lot of influencers will not get married, and I was waiting to see if one of those girls on that honest bunch podcast were going to say something, and nobody said anything. And Nedu was just talking absolute nonsense. Nedu didn't make any sense at that point. I just like, wait, it seemed like, looking at Nedu is not that tall, but I'm not just about. It seemed like Nedu brain end for where height end. Seriously. because Nedu made no sense. And the level of which Nedu is throwing all this vulgar word out there on the podcast that you don't know who's going to come across it and listen to it is just too much. Sometimes you have to just censor some of the word, but Nedu said F you, F you, F you more than 100 times on that podcast. And he really didn't make sense in anything he was saying. So, in case of this Mandy lady that was on that your podcast, we hope that you've learned your lesson. It's going to take time, but don't feel like nobody's going to ever take you serious. But calm down. This that you're wanting relationship, focus on other things in your life. If you have to go back to school, get a job. If you don't want to go back to school, learn your handwork, get busy, start making money, build your brand, expand, travel, do every other fun thing at the right time. The right person with the right mindset will come and will not look at all those things you posted online. And that might even be what will even intrigue or interest the person to want the person to want you, because the person knows that, oh, both of you going to have it raunchy, raunchy, raunchy all the time. That being said, that brings us to the end of the story, of the gist I have for you people. And it's actually time up for me. It's 11 in the morning, so I have to go do some stuffs back to my job. Okay. All right. That being said, I wasn't able to come out last night. So I was like, okay, let me do this in the morning because people are out there that are waiting to catch up on some of the gist. And there is so much going on. If we have the time, I will be able to drop a video. Also, if I don't, then maybe at night I will be able to come up and we're going to gist about other stories and other happenings, because a lot is happening not only in Nigeria, all around the world. So there's many stories to cover. It's just the time we don't have. Thank you very much. If you're watching through to the end, God bless you. Thank you so, so much. And don't forget to subscribe. We need to take this channel to the permanent site, and from the permanent site to even another permanent site. Okay, so let's first of all get the subscription to 1,000 subscribe. The subscription is free. Okay, clicking that red subscribe button on YouTube is always free. Turn on notification, you get notified. If you have any suggestion, drop them in the comment section on any of the live stream you're watching. I would definitely see them and I will respond to your comments. Thank you also very much. I saw you guys coming in and out and all of that. If you don't say hello, I wouldn't know who's here with me or who is not here. But that being said, okay, this is me checking out because the kids will be back from school very soon this week. They are closing early. So let me go get ready and see y'all on the next gist. Thank you so very much. God bless you. And don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you very much. And I'm out.